It has been an age or more since the Drogbar last walked to the surface in such numbers that became the dark stories we tell children. Battle skills are impressive. This is an old Drogbar enclave that we used to trade with. It's now a base of operations for their raids. I need more time to gather what is left of our war braves. Go, enter the enclave and slay what any you find in there. By this time, we need to gather our strength.
Our people will stand.
Mana Spine Basilisks. Slay 3 of them and 3 Drogbar. Easy. Easy enough. Actually, there's one thing I want to check. Let's go up this way. People were claiming that that Blizzard what was going to do a, you know, Natarian's Lair, how that's a dungeon. Originally there was going to be a raid here, but they decided against it. And they claim that there's an old portal like left over from in the game. Others are saying that it's simply a portal that was part of the quest chain and people are forgetting that it was.
It's too far away.
And I can't remember where the portal is meant to be, but here's where I keep thinking it's meant to be. So I'm just going to check and see what I can find. He's the heavy brew drug vendor. And this is a mushroom vendor. Mushroom merchant. Mushrooms for sale, covered in mushrooms for sale.
Attack that target. It's too far away.
Annoying. Okay, there's no portal around over here. Nothing yet, anyway. Maybe it's the wrong place, or, you know, people are just misremembering. Like, you know, it's sad. And the little cubby. Thank you for clearing us a path. We should now have a straight shot at Darkroot. Now.
I need to get closer.
We are about to follow Drogbar. We are about to follow Drogbar into a cave, something we warn our children never to do. Even so, several of our war braves have already followed Darkroot inside. Come, join us in battle, and let us reclaim the Hammer of Khaz'goroth.
High mountain stands. Well timed, champion. We have cleared a path to Darkroot. This way. Darkroot the Underking! Come on! My Underking. This one still lives. I want this Shamronir to tell the others. Tell them their doom will come once I master this hammer.
So yeah, everyone kind of just got really fucked up. Petrified Tauren and, like, he's turned to stone and Buddy impaled. So yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. just gonna take another peek up here, because maybe it's only you can only see it now.
I can't attack.
Again, this might be the right place in the slightest, but I'm still curious. The reason why I'm giving this any credence is if you look at the map in the Paladin Order Hall, you'll notice on there'll be like a mark at the Tomb of Sargeras here, and over here, and here, and all where the marks are where raids are. And given that there was a mark at High Mountain, it implied that there was going to be a High Mountain raid. It just seems like the logical conclusion. So, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, damn, suddenly I just got a taste of, an old treat I used to get. And in my mouth. I haven't, just could have taste it again like I just had it. Don't remember what it's called. It's one of the, like, I think it was the Kinder stuff. But, yeah, don't remember what it's called. I just remember it's kind of a, like, you know, it's a thing from the fridge. It's like, it's 2 bits of sponge with like something in between it. Not ice cream, but something along those lines. It's very sweet. I think it had honey in it. It's lovely. Just suddenly got the taste of it. But still, it's an interesting thing. It's sad that, you know, if they did cut it out, but still, if, you know, they felt it wasn't for the best, it's, you know, I'll go with it. Well, if they feel it was for the best, you know, sure, I'll go with it. Still, it would be nice to see what they had in mind, you know? If they indeed had that in mind, you know? Because all we have right now is conjecture and rumors, you know? Oro and the others, did they make it out as well? Such destruction. So many good war braves have fallen today. It is clear now. We need the full might of the High Mountain tribes to recover the hammer. Or you just need me to get a few buddies. A few buddies sound like all you need. Cause we're the protagonists. I'll take that.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Shouldn't be here.
1,049 gold. Nice.
These are Drogbar rocks. Drogbar stones.
Hold on to that. There we go. Bit of inventory management done. Sadly, they keep stacking like this. I prefer to stack the other way, but you can't select that option anymore, to my knowledge. Like, but it used to be here. You could do it, but they got rid of the option at some stage. So only like Palnai and some of my older alts have it on.
I counsel the High Chieftain.
It is no accident that our Guru attacked the rivermain in force. It is their farms and pastures that supply food for the region. Please tell Jail to Thunder Totem. With luck, Milo will have reinforcements to send to the area. We will rally the survivors here and follow as quickly as we can.
Spirits guide.
When Dargrul stole the Hammer of Kazaroth, he did so right in front of myself and the other chieftains.
And we stood there and do
That
nothing.
High Chieftain, Ulan, tried to stop him and was slain. Mela may have picked up her father's totem, but she is not High Chieftain yet. Dargrul
It's
didn't
too
just
far away.
steal a hammer. He shattered our people, driving a wedge between our tribes.
Need a target.
Wonder if I can just have, you know, a ton of Drogbar all the way down, just, you know, like, yonking me along. You know, wouldn't need to even move, you know, hold down the forward key, just leave them pull me along with their chains. It's how the hip kids are doing it. Escorting Jail Riverman. Damn it, now I really want that damn, you know,
Thank you,
treat.
Champion. We should be safe now.
I haven't had it in years.
Let us speak with Mela.
I think I'm actually going to stop and get some food. Don't have any of those, but, yeah.
Thank the spirits.
Mela, child, the Underking has destroyed Riverbend.
Destroyed? We do not offer.
Riverbend was destroyed? That disgusting beast Dargrul. I'll not stop until I see him dead. But we cannot do that with the army we have. We need help from the other tribes. The Blood Totem are led by Torok. Yeah, Melok, son of Torok. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
High Mountain stands.
Yeah, Melok, son of Torok. That's who the Wardens are sending us after.
Will be avenged.
Even though I thought we were going after, you know, people that escaped the Wardens. Apparently not. Dargrul the Underking is using my people as fodder for his new Toyin army. He thinks by defeating us he'll prepare him for the coming of the Burning Legion. When I'm done with him, he'll wish he had faced the Burning Legion instead.
How can we hope to weather the coming storm?
Skyhorn people are some of the greatest pathfinders and hunters this world has ever known. They're proud people, but should be willing to listen to reason. If the roads feel unsafe, you may ask any Flightmaster in High Mountain to fight you there. Please, Caldorin, go to the leader Lassen. Remind him that only together we are High Mountain. The Blood Totem are led by Torok, a volatile but useful Tauren chieftain. He is wary of outsiders, but believe you have already met an emissary to their tribe, Oak and Ironbow, whom you rescued at Riverbend. Use that small thread, and you may be able to bring the Blood Totem back into the fold. High Mountain needs them if we are to defeat the Drogbar, and reclaim the Hammer of Khaz'goroth. Be on your guard, Caldorin. The Spirit Walker you saved from Riverbend has been insufferable since his arrival. He's insisting on showing you the ways of our people, so you can better understand what is to come. He's a strange one, even by Spirit Walker standards. Even so, only a fool would discard his insight. Please, go speak to him when you get a moment.
High Mountain stands.
Ain't no mountain high enough. I get that reference. I remember in Warcraft 3, the Spirit Walkers were like were a tribe of like were a tribe of Tauren, or a group of Tauren. They were not exiled, but they were kind of like on the periphery of the society, kept off to one side because of their strangeness. But they can, you actually meet them in the Rexar campaign, which I'll be covering eventually. And you go down to try and rescue Karen's son, and you find there's dead Tauren have already tried to get them. Spirit Walkers come along and resurrect the dead Tauren, so you get some reinforcements. It's very handy. You made Maya smile. This is the first time I've seen her smiling ever.
May the ancestors watch over you.
You work to unite the tribes. That is no small task. It has been only done once before in the history of this mountain. Who and High Mountain last united the tribes thousands of years ago to take on the Legion during the War of the Ancients.
Spirits guide you.
We are in luck. Had the Underking learned all the secrets of the hammer, we would not be having this conversation. For now, he's like a child with a new toy. Dangerous, yes, but not as much as he will be the longer he possesses the hammer. Tell me the story if you will.
May the ancestors watch.
May the ancestors
Tell you the story of Hone High Mountain. For generations, the Tauren of this mountain fought. Countless lives, even entire tribes, were lost.
One of them died twice.
Once, upon returning from such a battle, Hone High Mountain found his people slaughtered by a previously unknown foe. Battling his grief, Hone spoke with the leaders of the remaining tribes. He convinced them to unite under one banner to oppose this new threat. And now you will bear witness to Hone's trials. I counsel the High Chief.
You've only seen the taste of what Hone, a High Mountain, accomplished during his lifetime. Let's delve deeper into the past. I would like for you to experience firsthand what Hone High Mountain was able to accomplish in a single battle during the War of the Ancients. To do so, I need very specific ingredients. They're not difficult to obtain. You can find them all near Thunder Totem. A bottle of air spark, Musha's tears, and the shard crystal.
Spirits guide you.
Pat of Earth. Can't flop down there. Fair enough. So, ooh, also, no. There is a quest over here.
Greetings, traveler.
Not the one I was thinking of, but sure. Stranger, you're the one I heard of. When the kerfuffle with the drug bar happened, some of the young moose ran off. Can't chase them down, or the others might wander off as well. Could you bring them back here?
Look to the skies.
Sure. Riding moose increases ground speed. One done. This will go much quicker given that I can just fly back and just ignore the terrain. Sadly, they don't move nearly as fast as I would appreciate though. But yeah, I'm gonna go stop in a sec once I'm done this quest. Go get some food and because I've just had like 6 fig rolls so far, and you know, then I'll continue. Then again, God, I was getting caught up on everything. Then again, maybe I'll take a break. Maybe I'll record something else. I'm not sure right now. Cora. Nimity Fox.
What has the wind brought?
Thank you, friend High Mountain.
Ride the winds.
I'm now friendly, so that's actually rather fitting. This is the one I was thinking of.
How may I aid?
You will never know how thankful we are to you, Blood Elf. Because of you, Mosey and my husband are safe. Won't let either of them out of my sight. So to ask one last favor of you, but do you think you could bring my mother, find my mother and bring her here so she can see that her grandchild is safe? Her name is Ethel, and her home is on the northern bluff of Thunder Totem.
Goodbye.
Mosey's reunion. Also, a steamy jewelry box. That was certainly unexpected. That's our Marcus. And you know, it just ends like sitcom. But yeah, I've read you a few times, you know, Free Seeker. Indeed. I've read you a few times about you know, the steamy romance novel, Got Milk. This is the three people from it. So, and then if I take this, I get to keep his shiny silver necklace. And I don't think it has any value, but I'm just gonna hold on to it. But yeah, that's the Marcus from all those stories. Someone did make a funny comment before that they preferred, you know, they're kind of almost disappointed in finally seeing the character in the game, because they prefer to just imagine it as just like a gnome, just, you know, just like writing all these novels, like living vicariously through the character they made up of Marcus. Which I do actually kind of like the image of, I have to say.
Greetings, traveler.
What's that? Speak into my good ear. Your family's at the Hammer's Cradle.
On Shegaiju.
What are you waiting for? Let's get moving. Slow down, Bulkov, she says, even though I didn't move. Little Moozy is a gorgeous calf. Why is everyone always in such a hurry? I think it's less that everyone's always in such a hurry. It's just more that you're a slow fuck. When do you think Stella will give me more grandchildren? Maybe when the one she's currently have is not dying. You know, being, you know, Moses out to sea. Get out of here, varmint. Let's go see Mosey. The fucking rock just falls down. And she just tells it to piss off, and it does so. It's very good. Flesh render rock, not so much. It's, you know, good neighbor rock. Ah, these old bones haven't moved in a while. There was a time when the young ones were nice to old ladies. Can I just carry her? Break out the cattle prod. Move. Given that they're... Get where I can see you. Given that the Tauren are cow people, somehow I feel that's a racial epithet. Anyway. I was actually just thinking something there the other day. Just like speaking of that kind of thing. Like any word can end up being, you know, like culturally, like a phrase in one place is, you know, bad. But in another place it's fine. Like there's a phrase, you know, knackered means you're tired. You take the ED off, and it's actually a slur against an ethnic group here in Ireland. Or if not a slur, it's certainly not a nice name for them. While knackered is a perfectly fine word. You're just fact. You know, you're tired. It's just kind of, you know, something I was just thinking about the other day, and it's just like, huh. Like there's a phrase we have over, like, here. I'm not going to repeat it. But, you know, it's just, you know, it's like, Burberry, you know? But the phrase over in America is, you know, again, a racial epithet. Who's even sobbing? strange people. 2 Mosies. The babies, they're multiplying. But yeah, it's, you know, it's, well, like over in America, it's, you know, a racial epithet. Not Burbrain, but something that's basically the same thing. It's phrased slightly differently, but it means the exact same thing. But over there, it's, you know, radically different. It was just like, I was thinking about that the other day, and just like, really any fucking phrase could be, you know, something horrific. Just depending on, you know, where you're from, you know? So it's really hard to be, you know, unoffensive, because the slightest thing could be horrific. And there's just too many countries with too many different things for you to avoid it. So like you're going to, you know, you're gonna get, you know, fecked up one way or another. So your kindness will not be forgotten. You are a friend to my family, Caldorin. So let's pop back to Dalaran for a bit. I'll accept this quest and accept the thing, and hopefully they've succeeded. And I'll send them off on another one if I have the next one available. Fittingly, we'll be going and beating up a guy here in High Mountain. Though it's a bit early to beat him up. He's not quite an enemy yet. It's a bit of a spoiler, really. Well, I suppose it's not a spoiler if I went High Mountain first. That's the one issue with being able to choose what order you start in. Ah, fantastic. Tiny war drum, far too small for a full-grown Feltotem. Malok, son of Torok, is the leader within the new Feltotem tribe, pledging himself to the Legion. Wardens have asked us to deal with him.
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
This is actually going to take 2 hours because of the cooking cauldron, delaying things. Annoying. But anyway, 73% chance, send it off. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this set, folks, and do hope you join me again. I'm actually going to properly end this here. So, well, I might last time. So I hope you join me again next time. And, what am I saying? I'm getting distracted here. But yes, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed my... I sincerely hope you've enjoyed the set, and I sincerely hope you join me again for more in the future. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. And I'll be sure to get back to you. So, till then, folks, love and peace, baby.